Every week at Business at Breakfast International, one of the members gets the opportunity to share with the group further insights into their business or enlighten the group a little bit more about themselves. The members can use the time to problem solve or seek assistance and advice from the group as a collective. The time is theirs to use however they would like. Today we have the wonderful Mark Goullet. He's one of our water guys, our Anargic water guys. So I'll tell you a little bit about Mark. Right? Mark lives in Queensland, Australia, and he helps people all over the world by changing their lives through water. Now, he does this a couple of different ways. It could be from a health perspective of just changing up their water and, for a way for them to move forward more healthier. Think of it like this. Imagine that you've got, I don't know, some sort of ache and pain that you've had for years and years. You've gone to every single doctor, every single person who's given you thoughts and advice on that. You've tried it out and it hasn't worked. And then Mark says, just try some of my water. Maybe it will help. And a lot of instances it does. So he gets to help with actually getting people to drink water, just different water to what they normally drink. Other ways he helps people all over the world is sometimes it's financially, right? Those who drink the water like the water and have changed an aspect, like a health aspect in their life, or just feel better for having had it. He teaches them how to talk about water and share free water with those people around them too. So he gets to help people all over the world, even if he's not directly. He gets to do a lot of it indirectly by one person drinks some water and then he teaches them how to share that water with the next person. And as a result, his goal is to help, I don't know, Mark, probably help 8 billion people on the planet. Would that be close to right?
And we've just reached a little portion of that, so we've got a lot more to do.
Don't worry about what everybody else has reached. No, just think about you. If your goal is to reach 8 billion, you're on track. The more that you talk to about water, the more that you get to help people talk about water, further it goes. So Mark talks to business groups each week, different business groups each week about water, about hydration, about sharing something really cool that you've discovered with other people. And he's easily found on LinkedIn. So with that, Mark, I'm going to let you take it away. You've got up to 8 minutes to tell us more about you. At the 8-minute mark, then Kathy's wonderful alarm will go off. However, you may not need 8 minutes. If you take less than 8 minutes, then we're going to have time for questions. And so I'm going to let you take it away. Go for it.
Thank you so much, Misty. And I'll take less than 8 minutes, allowing plenty of questions to come from your audience here today. Hello, Business at Breakfast family. I'm Mark Goullet, representing Enagic International, the place where we not only get to talk about what's going on with the water supply, but how we can fix it together. The content I bring to you today demonstrates how the simple use of Enagic technology changes our water to change our lives. There is growing concerns our water, city, rain, and groundwater is becoming contaminated from each rainfall. Additionally, toxic chemicals from air pollution or those added to city water have known health risks. We all know that. I show people how to make the most from Enagic water systems and save lots of money in the process, and supporting those whom choose to be distributors to further impact lives of other people. What if one product, just one product, our most popular level arcade system costing $7,000 could save you lots of money, and I mean serious money, by replacing bottled water, water filters, reverse osmosis systems, chemical cleaners, sanitizers, floor cleaners, laundry detergents and softeners, beauty care products, skin care products, hair care products, pet care products, degreasers, and so much more. What would that be worth to you? Not having your own Enagic K8 costs far more than purchasing one, and savings continue year in and year out, and for many years to come. The people who purchase Enagic products are awakened to their home and personal environment and the environmental impact of our waste in landfill, yet not so much for our air, oceans, rivers, and streams where our elixir for all life originates, including yours. We simply take water for granted sometimes, and I know I did. I've learned plastic drink bottles left in the sun bleach toxins into our water at 35 degrees Celsius, and that the crinkling of the bottle causes nano fractures. Water is a scavenger, therefore toxic chemicals are actually in the water you drink. That's pretty healthy, hey? Now, spending much of my life working outdoors, environmental management around the country of Australia, my body's become susceptible to sun damage and skin cancers. Plus, I regularly drank from plastic bottles in high temperature environments, in arid savanna environments. Anyway, I did that in an attempt to remain hydrated throughout the day. Now I know better. The thing is, I developed several sunspots and cancers, and I'm just thinking about that period of my life right now, which over 5 years required medical interventions every 3 months in an attempt to alleviate these costly health issues. Almost 7 years ago, I was given an expiry date, somewhere up to 2 years. Yes, I was in shock. Then, and out of the blue, I had a call from a friend asking if I could do some research on electrolytes reduced water, as he was concerned about his health and that of his mother's, and he did not know of my diagnosis. So I did the research. I downloaded an abundance of academic peer-reviewed literature, including published articles on anagic Kangen water. The research stipulated this water can be used as a prophylaxis for the treatment of cancer. That really blew my mind. Okay, there is hope. I found it written in the literature. I survived, enabling me to share this with you today and others we love. And this is it's as simple as having a conversation about changing water to change your life. I'm happy to provide that information and that literature to you. You may not have it, you may not have heard of it. I do that for all of my own customers and distributors. So here we are today, nearly 7 years on, helping many hundreds of people around the world that have provided healthier choices for longevity. People just like you. And a great referral for me is everyone who wishes to drink water as nature intended. It's silky smooth, clean tasting water, easy to drink, and won't bloat your tummy as it simply absorbed into the body quickly and into your cells. Due to its restructured molecular properties, its hydrogen therapy, hydrogen-rich electrolytes reduced water, increases energy, promotes good digestion, high and powerful antioxidants, neutralizes free radicals, returns your body to a healthy state, detoxifies internal organs. Hence, I'm with you today. What else is possible for you now? Let's see, book a chat with me. I'll show you how to optimize your life, health and fitness, and ensure your longevity, beginning with a chemical-free home and the most powerful yet simple lifestyle choice, optimizing your own preservation and health care for more abundant living. No more harmful toxins in your drinking, cooking, and bathing water. I am Mark Goullet, representing Anagic International, bringing true health to the world. Thank you.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Mark. All right. Who has some questions for Mark? Yep, David.
Thanks, Misty. Thanks, Mark. Great presentation. I'm interested to know how you use the water to get past your expiry date.
Thank you so much for the question. It's a very good question. Reading the literature, you not only had to drink the water and be compliant to drink the quantity of water for regular health, improved health. But if you had a certain condition like I did, well, 3 of them, you really had to drink what Dr. David Carpenter says is the miracle amount of consumption of that water. So I did that. I got up to the miracle consumption very quickly, and it detoxified my body. That was the internal part of the body, to be able to rehydrate my cells on a different level. Then I also used the water topically, not so much the drinking water that I'm talking about. The processor makes many different types of waters, and there's 3 waters that are commonly used in skincare amongst the product owners and users around the world. And there's a 6 pH beauty water, a 2.5 pH hypochlorous acid sanitizer water, but there's a degreaser at 11.5 pH that actually removes the oils off your skin. It'll remove, waterproof makeup, all that sort of thing, all your oil spills in your home. But what I did, David, was I used the 11.5 to remove the oils off my skin. I then soaked those cancers in 11.5, just with a little patch. And then I used the 2.5 to sanitize them, and I left that on for quite some time. And then I used the beauty water. It's a simple 3-step treatment, which I can email you a copy of, no trouble at all. And it worked. I had a basal cell carcinoma on my left leg, below the knee. I was working at James Cook University in Cairns, and it came very abrupt overnight. It was angry. It was large. It was about the size of the little fingertip. I dealt with that in 17 days. It came on the American 4th of July, and by the 17th of July, it was completely gone. And it's amazing. I can share those photos with you. I can share my story. Come on a Zoom call with me. And that's what I did to improve my skincare. And, you know, boy, I had to do something. I got scars and everything all over the head.
Excellent. Thank you, Mark. I think Deborah DeVette, were you going to put your hand up? You were going to ask something?
Yeah, I was just going to ask, how do you know which machine is the right one for you? I mean, there's about 4 or 5 different machines.
Wow, what a qualified question. And I do have the qualified answer for that. Thank you so much. So each of the products produce a top-of-the-range drinking water, which has a volume of antioxidant properties. And the properties of that water is dependent on the power of the machine and also the medical-grade platinum-coated titanium plates and the quantity of those plates in the machine. So if you start at the 4-plate machine, it has what's called a oxidation reduction potential of about -400. So that oxidation reduction potential is simply, say it back the other way, it's a value that you can learn about that shows you how to potentially reduce oxidation in the body, the free radicals, all that sort of thing. So, you know, our JR4 has a 4-plate machine producing -400. In my case, I went straight up to the top machine, which is a K8. It has simply has 8 medical grade platinum coated titanium plates, producing a -800 or better oxidation reduction potential. So if you're fit and healthy, if you're young, fit and healthy, a JR4 may be the product for you. If you are, in my case, concerned about the longevity, a K8 may give you the best chance, as it did for me. And then we have another couple of products in between, and you know, it's a simple choice. But if it's a choice on health, then have a chat with me.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Mark. Thank you, Deborah, for the question. Adrian, you got the last question in because we're getting close to time.
Yeah, thanks, Misty. My quick question. I have a Level 501. I've had it for 11 years. I love Kangen water. I think everybody should be on it. Quick question for you. A lot of people say, hey, look, it's an expensive machine. I know personally it's not, but I believe, Mark, there's still a way to buy it over some time, like a 2-year process. Is that still available?
Yes, in Australia it is. I'm not sure about every other country's situation right now because there are differing countries with differing repayment plans. Here in Australia, we can buy them interest free for up to a couple of years with a small deposit, and you have it in your home next week, and you can start your journey. And you know, we also have interest free finance available at the moment through a credit card application as well here in Australia. I know there's different options in different countries, and some countries don't offer that option. So if you are in Australia, yeah, hit me up.
Wonderful. Thanks, Mark. Thanks for answering that.
Excellent.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much. The short answer there was yes, interest-free payment terms. That was the short answer. Is there a payment plan? Yes, interest-free payment plans. Excellent. Thank you so much. All right. Thank you, Mark, for being our speaker today. Always good to hear about water. In my opinion, I love drinking water. And thanks, audience, for participating and asking questions as well.